You know which episode it is?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Kay is back. We're reviewing Season 1, Episode 11, entitled Puff and Frankie.
Whoa.
What?
Okay. I didn't know the title.
This show had two main subplots. I'll say the easy one, and you can say the Bernie, Frankie, or you can say the Bernie, Frankie, and Paige one.
Brit Pickle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, with the Amelia Belissa storyline, is that Belissa has gotten a job back at Bizaardvark because apparently she was fired.
She never left the. Well, she keeps getting fired,
yeah.
But she has access to the access cards, name cards, whatever badges.
Like there was even something I think a few episodes ago where she said like, it's really expensive to be here, $50 a day. They offered less, but I said no. So I think she's paying Bugle like $50 a day to work there.
Wow.
And anyway, she's working behind the desk, and Amelia's like, "Hey, are you subscribed to my channel?" And she says, "No, I'm only subscribed to Bizaardvark."
That's her favorite.
And then Amelia
just can't understand why.
Yeah, talk for a second while I have a swig.
Okay. So Amelia is trying as hard as she can. So when she first meets the intern, she's got all these pictures, signed autograph pictures that she wants sent.
No, that's the second time.
Oh, I thought that was the first time.
The first time was
show.
Meeting at Bugle. This time is meeting at Amelia's place, where she says like, "Hey, do you want a makeover?" "No, I'm fine." Do you want to fix her chapped lips?" "No, I like it when they make a sound when I smile."
No, the first time she came out with the signed autographs and wanted her to mail them out to all of her fans.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay,
right,
never mind.
That's when she asked, "Do you subscribe?" Or she asked, "Who are you?" And she goes, "I'm Amelia." Yeah.
And then there was a later time where Belissa's sleeping, where she's counting Paige and Frankie's.
Like counting sheep to fall asleep. Yeah.
Spoiler alert, she's kind of a fan of them.
Yep.
You should have seen the first time where she was like, "They announced my name. We're best friends." I have never fanboyed that much with people that I've met. Would you agree?
I don't know.
Anyway, she's counting Paige and Frankie's, and then Amelia sneaks into her room and it's like saying, "Subscribe."
No, she was hiding in the closet.
Yeah, but then she says, "Subscribe to Perfectly Perfection,
Amelia."
And then that's when Belissa wakes up and is like, "Something's not right."
Turns on the light and she sees her.
And she wants a subscribe over. She means sleepover.
Yep.
And that's when she realizes, like, your room is identical to Frankie's?
Almost.
Almost. It doesn't... What did she say it didn't have? It didn't have something.
It didn't have a live Frankie. She only has a wax.
Oh, yeah, and it used, like, a wax figure of hers. Like, that's her real hair. Because in the first time that we see her, she actually cuts both Paige and Frankie's hair without them knowing.
How? They were asleep?
No. It was just like putting her arm behind them and then doing a...
But the hair was really long on Frankie.
Yeah. And then...
It looked like real Frankie. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they paid for a wax.
And then, what else? Then wax figure Frankie starts talking, which scares Amelia.
She goes, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, she's got a voice box. I put a voice box in."
And then Belissa does subscribe to Amelia, but don't say what happens.
Okay. So
now Kay is going to describe the other storyline.
Okay, who are the characters again? We have Frankie, and this is only
Frankie,
the second one.
Paige,
and the boy?
Bernie.
So they want Bernie to get them on the Brit Pickle show that's coming to their area, and they're so excited because she's even bringing the
pickle gun,
pickle gun,
which is like a
T-shirt gun.
T-shirt gun, but with pickles, which sounds extremely dangerous.
Yeah. And if you don't like pickles, yeah. So
This would be Allie's favorite show.
Yeah. So then, who's the boy again?
Bernie.
Bernie. So Bernie only has Bizaardvark as his clients, and they want to help him get clients. So the mime guy, the whatever mime guy his name is, he doesn't want to be with Bernie because Bernie only talks on the phone and doesn't get anything done. So then they put the idea, why don't you do animals? So then they bring in Grumpy Cat. And
well, they bring in the pig first.
Oh, the pig first. And then Bernie's like, do you want some lunch? I have some ham, some bacon, some baby back pork ribs. And then the lady's like, what? Oh my God. And she leaves. And then Bernie is out in the hallway, probably went to the washroom or run an errand. And this lady has, it was a cat, right? Has a cat that has this little hat in there. And Bernie comes in to say, look at this dorky, funky, funny hat that I just found. And Frankie is like pointing to the lady that was there. And she's like, oh, whatever. Excuse me. So then they bring in Grumpy Cat. He didn't realize it was Grumpy Cat. And then when he found out it was Grumpy Cat, he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, whatever. And so Grumpy Cat leaves too. So then he finds two cats in the alley or in the dumpster or whatever. And he puts them in cages and he brings them in. So then he takes the cats out and they attack him, which no cats were harmed in this because when you watch it, you'll see why. And so they attack him and he gets one cat back in the cage but doesn't close the front gate. And then he goes after the other cat who then catches him, attacks him. So people are filming this on their cell phones.
Pretty realistic.
Yeah, so then he puts it out there and then Britt Pickle wants him and the cats on her show. Well, then Frankie and what is the girl's name? Paige. Frankie says, from all the cats that are at her aunt's house, she's a cat whisperer. Now, I think I'm a cat whisperer, but, you know. So then they tame the two cats. So then Bernie, they walk in, and Bernie is like, the cats won't attack me. All they want to do is love me. They're just sitting around.
They might as well be dogs.
Yeah, So then what he does is he dresses them, and he's like, he gets a call from Britt Pickle, and the cats are going to be on her show. And then once they're tamed, he's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? They need music, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So then Paige and Frankie think that they're going to be on the Britt Pickle show, but they're not. He dresses the cats up, and one is playing a guitar and one is playing keyboard or drums. Keyboard, just like Bizaardvark. And the girls get really upset. So then they come back to the office and they let them out. And then they try catching them, and they couldn't catch them, so they get two other cats. Now in the meantime, Bernie has them ready to play on the Britt Pickle if Bernie gives the two nice cats to the little nice girl. Mm-hmm. So when he opens up the cage, they attack him, and then of course Paige and Frankie run off, and the little girl, I didn't even see what she was doing. So that's pretty much the sense of that one. Did I cover it?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
what'd you think of the episode?
Well, I love cats.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, Coaster Kitty, how are you doing, huh? So, I guess, yeah, it was okay. I have to get their names down, though. This was only the second show I saw.
But this is your first encounter with Belissa. What did you think of her?
Weird.
Is that an understatement, or is that pretty accurate?
She's too much.
She's a huge fan of Bizaardvark.
Yep. She has them on her quilt. She has a pillow of them.
She counts them.
Has a nightshirt.
Mm-hmm. She also has a Bizaardvark alarm clock.
All over the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you going to give the spoiler?
No, I want to keep that a secret.
Okay. So, we should wrap this up then.
I liked the episode because Dude Bro wasn't in it. You know who I'm talking about. Anyway, time to review their Halloween special.
Ooh.
Bye.
Okay, catch you later. Bye-bye.